students, welcome back to our channel SlideShare. In this video, we are going to study about the topic Tobin's theory of portfolio demand for money. Keynes' demand for money is a main objective over the portfolio demand for money. As Keynes assumed that public hold its assets either in the form of bonds or cash, Tobin has criticized this Keynes assumption. According to Tobin, people hold their asset or wealth in many forms or in various portfolios, which includes money, bonds, property, etc. Transaction demand for money may also be affected by rate of interest. According to Tobin, people hold a portfolio of assets. Here students, this portfolio of assets means that investing in different kinds of assets such as cash, bonds, gold, securities, etc. Ideally, cash is safe because it didn't have any kind of risk, but it didn't give any amount of interest, whereas securities in the form of bonds or equity provide dividend or interest, but they are risky. Therefore, people hold a balanced combination of both safe and risky portfolio of assets, which depends on individuals' attitude to risk. According to Tobin, individual shows risk aversion. They prefer less risk to more risk at a given rate of interest. Also, people are uncertain about the future rate of interest. But holding cash is unproductive as it earns no money. So they have to choose a combination of portfolio of income assets where some less risky assets were there which doesn't have any productive work, whereas some risky assets were there which are highly productive and give high interest. The portfolio of assets depend on the nature of the individual. Like Keynes, Tobin shows the liquidity preference which is inversely related to the rate of interest. When interest rate is high, people change their portfolio to bonds and hold less cash, whereas when interest rate is low, people prefer to hold cash and reduce the number of bonds. Thus, the asset's demand for money is inversely related to the rate of interest. And this graphical representation of curve shows that the vertical axis shows that asset demand for money and the horizontal axis shows the asset demand for money and vertical shows the rate of interest, and this curve shows the demand for money in the economy. Now, these are some of the expected real returns which are on securities such as stocks, bonds, and this pi E represent the expected inflation rate, whereas W represent the real wealth. So here the demand for money is equals to, or it's a combination of portfolio of various assets such as stocks, bonds, and includes various factors inflation and wealth. Stocks and bonds are alternatives to money. An increase in interest makes money less attractive and reduces desired money holdings. The real return to holding money is in negative because of the expected rate of inflation. When there is higher expected rate of inflation, this will decrease the real return to holding money and cause a decrease in desire for money balance. And finally, an increase in wealth causes an increase in the demand for all the assets. I hope you understand about the topic Tobin's demand for money so briefly. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.